Metal Matt show with Metal Matt. We've got Trilo from NORSE with us right now. How you going, man?
Good, mate. How are you?
Very well. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
So let's talk about NORSE.
Yep.
How did you guys first start?
We started off basically Frog and I and some other dudes who were like all in bands around the Southern Highlands, which is where we're from, and we met Simon from Celestial at the time. If you remember that band, 2005, I think.
Around that, yeah.
You know, and just met him randomly gig in Sydney or something, and just sort of got together, and then he wanted to sort of create a new band called NORSE, and Frog and I were around the time was like, yeah, we're down with that, because we're sort of finishing up with bands down the Highlands, you know, and wanted to sort of do something more serious, and just from there, you know, just got into it. We had some other members as well, but yeah, that's how it sort of came together with me, Frog, Simon, and some other boys I think singer from Dread, Eugene.
Eugene?
Yeah, he was in it at some point, you know, and other boys as well, you know, and yeah, it was just sort of come from there, and you know, we've been kicking it ever since, man. Just keeping it going, you know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the album Hellstorm. You guys have been getting a lot of good feedback recently from the album itself.
Yeah.
So how's the feedback been in general?
It's been pretty good, like all the webzines and all that sort of stuff, and people give it like a pretty good good rating, you know, review.
Yeah.
So it was really really heavy, really fast, you know, crushing brutal metal, which is what we, you know, it's what we like to play. But you know, it's what we just did, you know. It's just how we play, and we're happy with it, you know. I mean, even if people didn't think it was that shit hot, you know, we probably wouldn't really care, because, you know, we do it for ourselves, you know. We do this, that's why we do it, you know.
That's amazing. Now, are you guys working on any new music at the moment? Is there anything, maybe get a bit of insight into some new material that's in the works?
Yeah, we're currently pre-production for the second album right now, actually. Demoing tracks at Frog's little home studio setup where we rehearse and stuff. And we've got about nearly finished, about 10 or 11 songs now done, you know. It's nearly finished. We should be recording guitars a few weeks, and then when Frog gets back from his tour in Europe, he's going to start going down drums and everything. So hopefully by the end of the year we should have a new album.
Excellent. So what's the style going to be like? Are you going to keep to the same sort of style that you...
It's going to be different from Hellstorm.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Like the stuff we're writing, it's mostly all been written in the studio, like on the spot. Not many riffs and stuff were written prior to it, you know, like me writing songs. I don't usually write songs, start finishing my bedroom. I just piece together stuff, you know, and of course weave it in like that. And it's going to be a lot more darker, a lot more atmospheric, a lot more, I guess, evil sounding, if you will. You know, it's not going to be as thrash driven as Hellstorm was. You know, the death metal tone is going to be a lot, you know, more of a black metal vibe. You know, a lot more. We just want to create the darkest atmospheres we can. You know what I mean? And just like have this, you know, I guess when you hear the music, you know, it's just it's heavy, it's fast, but it's more going to be about, you know, what you hear out of it, you know what I mean, as opposed to like, you know, clean cut, you know, just thrash riffs and stuff like that, you know. Yeah.
So have you guys got any gigs in progression at the moment? Have you got any gigs booked?
No, we haven't got any at the moment. We're just because we've just been so busy doing this, you know, with recording and writing and stuff, you know, 2-3 days a week. Yeah. You know, on top of rehearsals, and we all got to, you know, still run the 9 to 5, you know, work.
Yeah.
You know, all that, you know, so you know, just keep it busy. But we definitely want to keep gigging while we're doing the album. It's just sort of you know, keep us busy as well in that regard, and not that people think we just sort of disappeared, because none of us, you know, ever come to Sydney that often, you know, because we live far out, you know, and you know, we want to get some definitely happening in the future. But I mean, if not, then when the album's released, we'll definitely start, you know, turn it up, you know, and just, you know, just play everywhere.
That's the way. Being a Southern Highlands band, you've obviously watched a lot of bands come out from the scene itself. What's your opinion of the current status of the Southern Highlands metal scene at the moment?
It seemed to go through a bit of a decline at one point. A lot of bands just started, you know, splitting up and falling apart, you know, but it seems to be kicking up again. I mean, still got Imperium down our way, you know, and they kick ass, you know, they're still, you know, being brutal as fuck, I guess, you know what I mean? Technical as, and, you know, we'll always be doing this, you know, like me and Frog and Kendall and all that, always be playing metal and stuff, but it seems to be getting better again. I mean, I'm hearing about random bands just popping up out of nowhere. A lot of metalheads down there are still really, really into it, you know, and that's what's important, you know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, you guys got a fair few gigs behind your belt, obviously. Is there a gig that's stood out the most? Is there a memorable gig that stays in your mind? You're like, wow, that gig was Fucking great, man.
Oh man, maybe 2007 Metal Stock.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I was there.
That was great. That was so much fun. When we recently played down in Wagga with Carnifex and Darkest Hour.
Yep.
That was awesome fun, man. Just I love open air gigs. I love being out in the sun, just like, you know, having fun, you know, hanging out with all the metalists, like, you know, have that sort of cool party vibe, but not inside a pub, you know, with the lockout and bouncers and all this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that was probably the two coolest gigs, I reckon.
Excellent. So where does the future stand for NORSE at the moment? Have you guys got any long-term goals at the moment? Where you guys see yourself maybe in about a year's time?
I mean, definitely going to have the album out by then, and you know, just gig as much as possible. Try and get stuff offshore as much as we can as well. You know, try and get it around the world, and try and, you know, just constantly up the ante and just push all our, I guess, our progression. You know, like as far as we can, just the best we can. You know what I mean?
So is there any personal advice that you give for any aspiring musicians that, say, you got young musicians that want to play guitar and want to follow in the same footsteps as you guys? Is there any advice that you personally give to anyone out there that wants to?
Sure. I guess nothing's free, nothing comes easy, so you just got to, you know, work your ass off. You know what I mean? Just if you want to be good at guitar or something or anything in life, you know, work for it and you'll get it. That's it. Stay real.
That's the way. Now, if people want to contact you guys to find out more about the band itself, have you guys got a Facebook page, MySpace page? If people use MySpace anymore?
Yeah, I mean, Facebook stuff, just look us under NORSE Metal, you know,
yeah.
That's where we're at. Just send us a contact with that, or the email address, norse.metal@hotmail.com. Hit us up, you know what I mean? And if you want us to come, you know, play a show for you, more than happy to oblige.
That's the way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Trees, man. It's been great speaking to you.
Yeah, no worries, man.
All the best. Stay tuned. You're a great fucking band.